Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to the Gold Coast. My name is Kate Morris and I am the face of Nourish Holistic Health Coaching. I have decided today to set myself a little bit of a challenge and do something that's completely out of my comfort zone by showing you all my face and doing a series of videos to sort of give you a little taste of what you would be getting in terms of me, the health coach, if you decided to come on this journey in Nourish Holistic Health Coaching with me. I have found myself in a little bit of a predicament, had a very undignified grown-up moment last week and had a bit of a whoopsie, fell over and have broken my ankle and snapped tendons, and so my new go-to fashion accessory for the next 6 to 8 weeks is a moon boot and my trusty crutches. If you knew any of my friends and family, you'd know that I'm pretty well known for, or that they know me well for being a bit of a put a Mary Poppins hat on and see the positive and just keep going kind of person. I haven't always been that way, but so I decided to try and turn this frown upside down and make my time of having my foot up in the air a little bit more worthwhile and productive and maybe achieve something. So I'd like to try and accompany all of my little chats with you with my favourite quotes or some quotes that I think are really helpful. Another thing that if you follow my Pinterest page, you'll know I'm a little bit of an addict to amazing quotes and amazing people. So my quote for today is to look for something positive in every day, even if sometimes you have to look a little harder. So I've got to look a bit harder at the moment and see past the pain and past the moon boot and try and turn this into something that I can give to you guys while I'm here, not really out in the world very much. Over these next 30 days, I will be sharing with you some of the big challenges that I've faced in my life and some of the tricky health crisis things that I've had to deal with that have led me to this place where I am now in a position to heal others. And while it sounds crazy at the moment, and we will come to it in more detail later on, I actually now see my major health crisis as a real blessing and something that I had been a very, very healthy person up to the time that I had my health crisis. So I would never have had the empathy, the compassion, the understanding of what it's like to live with a chronic illness when I was a relatively healthy person. I think I just always sort of was very naively thinking that if you look after yourself and if you eat well, that you'll mostly guarantee health and happiness until I found myself in a position where I was not experiencing great health at all. And I would say that that health crisis came from a number of different factors, but the biggest one would have been my lifestyle and the things surrounding me that actually caused me to be unhealthy. I have 22 years in pharmacy, so I have been in the healthcare industry, so I have a big background there. But I was forced to see that the health industry that I had worked in for, at that time, about 16 years, could do nothing for me. And a lot of you may also be in that kind of position where you've been given maybe one or two things to help you along the way, but mostly had health professionals turn around and look at you and go, nothing much else we can do for you. That is a terrifying place to be. That is a very isolating place to be. And I am here to say that that's not the end of the line, and that if you don't know what a health coach is, stay tuned because I think that health coaching is something that can revolutionise our health industry as it is at the moment, because it's not handing out a magic little pill that makes everything go away or that covers up symptoms. It's getting to the root cause, and it's getting to really practical and simple solutions that you can put into place. And I believe that all of us has the power within us to heal ourselves and heal our lives. Now, I'm not a miracle worker. I can't make illnesses magically go away all of the time, but I can guarantee you that if you worked with me and I worked with you and supported you, that you would have a voice that matters, that you would feel heard, and that I would get to you to a point where you can function again, where you can be happy and participate in life and create a life that you love, because you will be empowered knowing that you have that power within you and you can do it with a little bit of help along the way. But you totally don't have to take the "there's nothing we can do for you" as your answer. So I just really, really like to encourage everyone who's struggling with things at the moment that might be impeding their lifestyle or impeding their ability to be happy, and know that it's, if you're struggling with things like depression, it's not because you're low in Prozac. It's because there are deeper things going on. And if you have a chronic illness, it's not because of, it's not necessarily caused by a chemical imbalance or, it is much more to do with your energy. It is much more to do with your tribe. It is much more to do with your support network. And it is much more to do with what you're fueling your body with, and how you're supporting your body so it can support you. So please don't think that I'm some celery munching, health goddess that does everything perfectly. I have my flaws. I have the things that I love and that are really easy to do. I have the other things that I have to work at a little bit. But in the end, the things that are a priority for me are the things that will make me guarantee that my health will still stay as fantastic as it is today. The things that will guarantee that I can function. And to me, that makes it totally worth the effort. And a lot of things don't take that much effort, but if they do, then I just feel like the incentive is that you get your life back and you get your functionality back, and that's totally worth it. And all of that might seem overwhelming at this point, but when you've got a health coach to support you through it, to be your personal cheerleader and to cheer you on, then it's not so undoable, I suppose. So throughout this series, you will get to know a little bit more about my health journey, what I have conquered, what I still manage on a day-to-day basis. You'll also get to know a little bit about my loves, like, books, reading, as well as animals. You might even get a little look at my puppy if she pokes her nose here somewhere, and sunshine and all of the beautiful things that make my life sparkly and great will no doubt pop in there at some time along the way, but I will keep them short and sweet. And I can't wait to check in with you every day. I would love your comments. I would love you to tag people if you think that they could benefit from maybe seeing me or from the videos that I'm going to be putting out there. Share them and get the word out, because you might not know somebody, but somebody might know somebody, and Facebook is a big world. So please feel free to share these, tag these, and check in the links below to check out my website, and I will always chuck up the quote of the day as well. So you guys have a beautiful sunshiny day. I wish you sunshine and happiness. Loads of love from Kate. See ye.